to our Channel Payments Manager continuing video series on payment processing scenarios. Today's scenario, we will collect a credit card payment for the full amount of an open sales order, but then do partial shipments. So we'll fulfill the sales order with two separate shipments. Again, we're going to settle immediately, right when we take the payment. We're not going to impose any payment restrictions on release or shipment. And then again, we will ship the sales order in two separate shipments. So let's take a look at the sales order. And in this case, we have a desk and a chair that are on our sales order. First thing to do would be to collect the payment. So we're going to collect the full payment. And you can see that it's defaulted here. CPM has defaulted the payment amount to the balance of the order. We will use a save payment method and choose the Amex. And down here, instead of the capture method being delayed, we're going to do an immediate payment. So once we have all this set, we are ready to submit, and we'll do so by pressing the button. So now we've actually authorized and settled the payment for this sales order in the amount of $1250.45. If we would go back and look at the customer ledger entries, we can see that this $1,250.45 has a remaining amount. So that means that it's an open ledger entry ready to be applied to a future invoice. CPM knows that it belongs to this sales order. So when invoices post to the sales order, this amount will automatically be applied to them. So let's go back. Let's go back to our orders. And look at the one that we just took the payment for. We also have a fact box down at the bottom here that shows that we have a captured payment against the sales order of $1250, and we can navigate to the underlying data that payment represents. But let's start by changing our quantity to ship here, and we will ship the desk but not the chair. And then we'll go ahead and post. So we'll ship and invoice. So when we look at this, the customer ledger entries now, we can see that we essentially have a payment, or the invoice of $1250, matching our payment of $1250, and we still have a balance on our payment of the $199.61. So if we go back to the sales order, and open up that sales order, and now we're going to ship the chair. So we'll post the chair, ship and invoice, and now this sales order has been completely fulfilled. So let's go back and look at the ledger entries this time. And we can see that that second invoice, resulting in $199, consumed the balance and the remaining amount of this payment that we took originally on the sales order. So that's how it works with partial shipments. If for some reason we shipped one but then left the sales order unfulfilled, that payment would stay out there because it was an immediate payment to be either credited back to the customer or refunded back to the customer or applied to some other invoice. So hopefully this scenario was useful to you, and we'll see you for some of our future video series on payment processing scenarios. Thank you.